Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Son Heung-min opts for safety. And it's Robertson. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Dest. Some really good ball movement. Out towards the flank. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And they've got rid. But they've got it again. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a full... And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, good spread. And it's made its way to him. Delivers with whip. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Robertson. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Kane. And this is... He's having a shot! That's another chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That has been slung wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
pretty, but it gets the job done. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross needs to be good.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Dest. He's on it. Can he get a chance? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half.
The
Caicedo.
attendance for this match was
Camavinga.
98,004.
Almost an hour gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Son Heung-min. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
PSV choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Substitution in progress.
He's in a great position. Goes for a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Valverde. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Can he get it through? And a chance! He scores! They're back within reach! So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 34. Substitution.
PSV are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Boldu joining us here, the potential saviour.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Boadu. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Substitutions taking place.
Till, looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide.
Has been indicated.
Showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. Till, ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! No unnecessary. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their
A
people.
quick reminder today that
Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Played out to the left flank, not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very...
Semenyo! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Cherki. Reinders. Marmouche. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Semenyo. And it's Nunez. Bernardo Silva. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Marmouche. He's chosen to go back. Caicedo. And it's Robertson. Mbappe. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly's cross. And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Robertson. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bernardo Silva. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. And it's Valverde. To Messi. It's played through for him. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Kusenov. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Son Heung-min! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a throw-in. Van Dijk. Robertson. Mbappe. That is good strength. Son Heung-min. And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Marmouche. And this is Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. And that is as far as they're going to go. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Rodri. And the keeper's got it again. And it's with the keeper. Kusanov. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And it's Reinders. He's looking wide. Gets into some space. He's had it taken off him. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ruben Diaz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's O'Reilly. Flashes it across. Just 5 minutes left. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. It's a promising position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. The action has already started. And he's picked it up out wide. Greenwood plays it in. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. And it's Ware. He's found a way through. Ware? Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it would be this guy, Højbjerg, Peter, because he has great nous really in that position in central midfield. He can often be the dominant presence without necessarily shining and draw it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that is not finding anyone. Højbjerg. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Weir. Højbjerg. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. Distributed tidily. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Balerdi. Aguirre. And Balerdi. Jeffrey Kondogbia. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Guiri. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Robertson into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Weir.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. No, it's come to nothing. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Greenwood! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Greenwood is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Valverde. And Akanji. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And this is Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guiri. Where? He's onside. Chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Traore actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Guiri plays it short. And this is shoots! They've scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. The attendance for this
Marseille
match was
are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Big header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Aguirre. Greenwood. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Medina defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Højbjerg. Shot and a chance! It's in he goes again. It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Aubameyang to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Marseille are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 18, Kane.
Mbappe
Coming on the field,
goes on a run down the
number
left wing.
10, Fernandez. Number 21, Mikel
He's
Oyarzabal.
earned a reprieve for the time being. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Mbappe. Weir. Greenwood. Jeffrey Kondogbia.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, nice touch. Jeffrey Kondogbia looking understandably energised after his goal. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a
Please be made
distinct
aware
lack
that
of
smoking
clarity
is
or
only
commitment
permitted
in
in
everything
designated
the
areas
players
within
were
these
trying to
grounds.
do. Looking
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options.
Real chance! Tries to get it clear. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'm curious to see the winger Anthony Gordon being tasked with doing what he does here, Peter. He's such a good team player. I think he'll be looking to create space in those key areas out wide. He certainly has all the right attributes to do that. The pace, the directness, the work rate. He's got everything he needs.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Ball is over the line. Oyarzabal. And this is Messi. Now the cross. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Minutes is number 22, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Son Heung-min. It's a good-looking delivery. Miley tries to clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. He can run onto that. Good take. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Linton! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Kamavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oyarzabal. Kamavinga. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Son Heung-min. Surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gordon. And it's Miley.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now Miley. Barnes. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Gordon. Newcastle applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Face to Mbappe! Miley. Oh, good spread.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Trippier. He's a sharp little ball here. Barnes providing an outlet on that flank.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And a chance! And yes, it's there! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Minutes is number 22, Kylian Mbappe. Substitution on the field, number 11, Harvey
Newcastle
Barnes.
choosing to make the
Number
first
7,
change.
Jolinton.
Barcelona
Number
are
67,
doing very nicely,
coming
thank
on
you.
the field,
Yeah, and you have to say that the
23,
contrast of moods are very
Jacob
visible now. They really
Number
fancy
28,
themselves to go and wrap
Joe
things up.
Number 41,
There's a beautiful
Ramsey.
simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Whatever happens,
He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
A momentary lapse,
after 84
mercilessly
minutes
exploited.
is
They were
number
absolutely
22.
lethal.
well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mikel Oyarzabal for Valverde. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot!
Has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance to deliver. Oh, important interception. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate
Please
reflection
join
of
me
what
in
we
wishing
saw.
all the best for members of
Mbappe.
our fan-
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and
He's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That's an imaginative pass. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, really good feet. Great vision. It's sick! It's loose. In he goes again. Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 7, Jonas Hoffmann.
Bayer Leverkusen have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Corner it is. Got nowhere to hide after that one. And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo. This is promising. Decent chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Son Heung-min. Oyarzabal. Out for a throw. Lucas Vasquez. And Kwanzaa. Andrić. Tries to pass it through. Grimaldo picks it up out wide. Half-time getting close now. And the ball is out of play. Robertson. Van Dijk. It's a good ball out wide.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross to the back post. And he's managed to get rid. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves And it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe! Now it's Schick. Out to the left it goes. Grimaldo. Garcia. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. Camavinga. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Grimaldo.
The attendance for this match was 98,004.
And here's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, it's come off the upright. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
It's run loose here. Bade. Quansah. Out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Garcia. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Oh, sweet feet.
Substitution in progress.
Bayer Leverkusen making consecutive changes here. Son Heung-min. Here's Oyarzabal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hoffman. He's picked his way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get on the end of this? Lucas Vazquez hit into the middle. Akanji tries to clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
2 added minutes has
That's
been
a corner
indicated.
kick. And he's taking no chances there. Ben Seguir. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Shapes to shoot! Goal! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Barnes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tonali, spread it left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Tonali. Oyarzabal. Caicedo. And this is Son Heung-min. Header! He scored! Barcelona are back in business. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 24 minutes is number 21, Mikel Oyarzabal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Gordon. And it's Hall. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's neat. That's a good ball. Barnes! Brilliant from Barnes! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Valverde. And it's Caicedo. And Akanji. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, easy pickings there. Joelinton. Now it's Gordon. Can he get on the end of this? Cross needs to be good.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Camavinga. Messi.
2
Botman.
added minutes has been indicated.
Played into space. Gordon in acres of space out wide. And it's Miley. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Today's match day programs are
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Trippier. Barnes. Barnes. Now it's Miley. And here's Barnes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min has created one goal already. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And it's Tonali, distributed tidily. Miley. Nice control. In by Trippier. Cleared without hesitation. And that has been clubbed away. Hall, and he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Gordon has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Oyarzabal aimed beyond the defence. He is just caressing the ball. He tries a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top draw. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Harvey
Newcastle
Barnes.
can now introduce
Coming
the
on
first of their
field
substitutes.
is
Well, he's going
number
to inject a
23,
nice bit of pace into
Jacob
that front line,
Murphy.
Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Lewis Hall. Number 67,
Jacob
coming on the
Murphy.
field, number 33.
That's good play.
Barnes. Number 28.
Oh, that's nice.
Joe Willock.
And it's Joelinton. Oh, that was vital.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Joelinton. Valverde. Akanji. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Could be danger here. Swings it across. And he's there to clear it. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And a quick
Listen, the
announcement
more this
today
game
that
went on,
memorabilia
a draw
from
was
today's match
always
is now
likely to be on the
sale
card.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Yamal picks it up out wide. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Yamal goes steaming forward. Can he get away here? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Camavinga, that's a good ball out wide. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He has found a way through. Valverde crossing. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Son Heung-min. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Yamal. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Oyarzabal is onto this. Now Casado. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Caicedo. Oyarzabal. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'd like to draw your attention to
Reflections
the screen
on the
right
first
now
half?
for information
Solid,
on our shuttle
very
bus
solid,
service.
actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Akanji. And it's Caicedo. Played out to the left flank. Fires it in low. That's an excellent interception. João Cancelo. Rafinha. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. João Cancelo. Lewandowski. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Out towards the flank.
The attendance for this match
Out of
was
play for a goal kick.
98,004. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. Yamal. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on it.
Mbappe! He scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Caicedo. Played out to the right. And it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Valverde tries to play it through. And the shot!
Barcelona can...
Oyarzabal! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope
There
from
will be
here,
5
they'll need to
minutes
see their more
added time.
experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Mikel Oyarzabal. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Rashford. Ferran Torres. That's really nicely played. And that's been won straight back. And across it goes. Camavinga attempts a clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display
Just
of
a quick
poise,
reminder today,
potency
please
and
refrain
proficiency.
from parking outside this
Mikel
stadium.
Oyarzabal
Thank you very
taking
much
in
for
the
your
accolades,
cooperation.
having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Son Heung-min. Oh, important interception. It's been shipped out wide. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That is good alertness. Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Valverde. And it's Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. It's Camavinga.
Oh, really well played. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run. Son Heung-min! Oh, a very decent attempt. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it out wide. Robertson. Cross from Robertson.
Well played and well cleared.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Played out to the right, and he's certainly onside here. And that should get the job done. Son Heung-min opts for safety. Camavinga. And it's Robertson. Oyarzabal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Big
filled.
chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think
Just
on
a
the
quick
whole the
request
team
today
linked
for
up very
everybody
well
to
and has
please
been
kindly
organised,
remove any
hence
cars
their
parked
position.
on the
They
road
can
outside
afford
the
to be
stadium.
a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So off we go once more.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nicely spread. He's played it back. Tries a measured ball. He rises! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caicedo. Mbappe might just make this. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He's going for goal! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Robertson. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's being urged to shoot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
He's tried one! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! Do not write them off! Back they come! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution for PSV, number 10, number
PSV
27,
choosing to make
coming
the
on
first
field,
change.
number 20,
PSV grab
number
the equaliser
19.
and we're all square.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
It's a promising position. He is through here.
PSV really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle
There
for
will
the
be
draw
1
now.
minute added time.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
A rather flat performance from me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Mukoko. Clayson. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Mbappe! Now that looks a decent ball. Clayson. That pass has been well intercepted. Mukoko. Caicedo with a definite foul there. Now this could be a chance. Played back in. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shifted it to the flank. Mukoko. Camavinga. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi. Delaney. Clayson. Over to the left. Valverde. Here's Oyarzabal. Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mukoko! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Mukoko clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Robertson, and it's Son Heung-min. Great vision, spread neatly. Oyarzábal could try cutting inside here, flings in across, and he's there to belt it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Swept in, skillfully. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
CCTV
Well, there's
is now
no
in
way to
operation
disguise the
for your
fact that
safety.
they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's made its way to him. Mikel Oyarzábal. Oyarzábal, played out wide. Son Heung-min has it in a wide position. Overhit and out of play. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you
The
have missed
attendance for
nothing.
this match was 98,004.
Delaney. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And that's been drilled in. Delaney. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Closing in on... It's Son Heung-min! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Son Heung-min just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Delaney closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking to play him in, gets into some space. Now the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Delaney. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Delaney.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's that, the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them,
Please
and it
keep your
didn't.
eyes on your children during the match at all
So
times.
many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valverde. Valverde with the cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Botman attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can they get him away? And he whips it in. Oh, smashing header! Well, there's the clearance. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Son Heung-min. Mbappe! Looking for the run. Son Heung-min. Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Miley. Joelinton. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Son Heung-min. Mikel Oyarzabal. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Newcastle applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, that's neat. Great ball, and he's in. Bonds! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's forced to go back. Akanji. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Son Heung-min. Barnes. And here's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Trippier. Barnes. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Camavinga. And it's Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Showing good feet. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Trippier. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Xiao. Hall. And it's Miley. He's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow!
Gordon clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Linton! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. Messi. Tries a deft little ball.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Trippier. He's a sharp little ball here. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Robertson bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Harvey Barnes. Number 2, Trippier. Number
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Coming on the field.
And the
Number
assistant
23,
referee has his flag raised
Jacob
for
Murphy.
offside.
Number 21,
Barcelona really can't
number
be faulted for
28,
their attitude,
Joe
and if they
Willock.
go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Linton. Now it's Gordon.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Can he finish? He has done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 10, Gordon.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have our breakthrough.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Murphy. He's being urged to tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Messi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the counter is on. And that is that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello attendees, this
Any
is
reflections
a
on what you've seen, Jim?
announcement.
It's a poor result.
Please keep
They
your
offered
eyes on
very
your
little
children
goal threat,
during the
and
match
it's the
at all
kind of
times.
unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to...
Shot, surely! There it is! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
After 14 minutes is number 30, Jonathan David.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cambiasso simply refused to be outdone there. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Cambiasso. Yildiz.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Francisco Conceição. It's a goal kick. Played into space. That has not gone well. Thuram, and he's forced to go back. Kalulu. Now it's David. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk. And Caicedo. Mikel Oyarzabal out to the right. Messi gets into a good position. Mbappe. And he's there to clear it. Oyarzabal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Bremer. And Kalulu. Conceição. Yildiz. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Mbappe. Has a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga too strong for his opponent there. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Locatelli. Messi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kelly calmly anticipates. Yildiz tries to play it through. It's a threatening ball. Tries a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
30, Jonathan David.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Valverde. That's good play. Messi.
The attendance for this match
That's
was
got behind for a goal kick.
98,004.
Bremer. McKennie. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Akanji. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Valverde. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. David on two now and looking for three. McKennie looking to run onto it. And it's Conceição. Now it's Thuram. Mikel Oyarzabal. Into the last quarter of an hour. He shifted it to the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution.
Kalulu. Locatelli. Miretti. And it's Locatelli. Couldn't squeeze it through. Van Dijk.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's gone loose. Locatelli. And Milik. Yildiz. Now it's David. And here's Milik.
Two added
Well, he
minutes
certainly
has been
wasn't in the mood to
indicated.
take any risks.
2 minutes to be added on. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And we come
So
to
what do you
now
take
with a
away from
quick
it all, Jim?
request for
Well,
support
Peter,
for
I
our
really
charity
couldn't
fund,
see what this
Chance in
team was
Football.
trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
My name's Peter Drury,
against
and here's my
Barcelona.
co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Osimhen! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Osimhen. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that's nice. Crossed into the box. Van Dijk gets it away. More and more pressure on the ball here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker, Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch. And at the same time, he's got the pace to run behind defence.
Big chance! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! It's hit the upright. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Yilmaz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Sada. So it is still 0-0. Sada.
Galatasaray really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Son Heung-min. And he skips past his man. Yilmaz. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Yilmaz. He's found a way through. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Sara. Nicely spread. Akun. But Shalai. Akun. Nice control.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Jacobs. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oyarzabal tries to play it through. Valverde stood his ground strongly. Sara. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Osimhen. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Jacobs. It's a throw-in.
substitution for Galatasaray. Number 11. Coming on the field is number 10. Sane.
Knocks it into space. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Sara just eases him off the ball. Out to the left it goes. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Sané. Danger averted for now. Now it's Sara. Knocks it out wide. Jakobs receives him in a wide position.
Galatasaray really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Threads one in. Played into space out wide. No outsmarting him this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Osimhen. Jakobs. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sara plays it short. Swings it across. And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
Please join me.
What are your
in
thoughts
wishing
on today's
all the
game then,
best to
Jim?
members
Yeah,
of our
this
fan
looked the
club
most likely
celebrating their
outcome, but
wedding
we've had a
anniversary
good
today.
variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That has been slung wide. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Hit into the middle, big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Enrique. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Valverde. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Van Dijk. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Luis Enrique. Sucic. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Takes a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Has another go!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he's managed to get free. And he was quick to react. Luis Enrique. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. For Luis Enrique. And it's Sucic. Nice bit of trickery. Son Heung-min. Oh, good take in a good area. De Vrij defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. He's had it taken off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Carlos Augusto has it out wide and in space. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Valverde. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Chips it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Akanji. Oyarthabal.
The attendance for this match was 98,004.
What a throw in. And it's Son Heung-min. Robertson looking to get on the end of this. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Martinez. Out to the right. Now it's Enrique. Nicely weighted ball. Zielinski in acres of space out wide. Kamavinga. He's looking wide. Son Heung-min will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bastoni. Oh, there's a probing ball. He shifted it to the flank. Mkhitaryan. And it's Zielinski. Akanji gets it away. Robertson. Now he's off and running. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kamavinga getting this one clear. Zielinski! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Mkhitaryan. Zielinski. Out to the left it goes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
And now, please turn
So, Jim,
towards
how do
the
you
screen
reflect
for
on
a
what we've
special
seen?
presentation.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque
Hello,
evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Son Heung-min will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's Thuram. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. And they're back on the ball again. Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. The ball swung in. That's a decent clearance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Cambiasso. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Kalulu. Thuram. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Conceição. And Kalulu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's McKennie. Well, that looks a decent ball. It is a corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kelly. Spread it left. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Ups for safety. Spread out to the left. And it's Son Heung-min. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No luck with that dink over the top. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Yildiz. Milik. Milik! Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Milik. Cambiasso
That's good play from him.
delivers with whip. And Dijk can get it clear. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Cambiasso receives it in a wide position. He has a look up. Incoming delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others.
Substitution on the
What a
field.
waste.
Number 30.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Van Dijk. Chips it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Thuram. And Milik. Good ball, good take. Now it's Milik. Out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's played it in. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's in! Finally! 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 That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first goal of the game. Caicedo. Akanji. Now Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. And Son Heung-min. And here's Mbappe.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. McKennie. Can he get it through? Now it's McKennie. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effort. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We have already started here. Now it's Buchanan. Well timed, excellent interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'm looking at Daniel Parejo, who I see can be a real central player in many a team. He's proven himself to be a superb leader too, and often assuming the responsibility on all the set pieces. So we know we've got an authority on the pitch.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now to play for a goal kick. Son Heung-min.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And the return pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Gerard Moreno. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Camavinga. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Son Heung-min. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Messi. Pedraza. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. On the through ball. That's a good ball. Valverde. Messi tries making a foray down the right. That is a great pick out. They're urging him to shoot. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
Please
Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Valverde, lovely pass, but can he get there? That's very neat. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Attendance for this match was
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. And Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. Valverde. To Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Substitution in progress.
Villarreal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Perez coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the right. Not the most convincing of passes. Oyarzabal, out to the left it goes. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
In with the challenge. Messi. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Chance, surely! Off the post! Goal! Atalanta! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scamacca. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
And Caicedo. Son Heung-min. He's going to be disappointed with that. Zappacosta. De Ketelara. Now who's going to be first to this? Scamacca touches it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! And he hits the net! Barcelona are back in business!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really
The
clever.
goal scorer for Barcelona after 18 minutes is number 21, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries a deft little ball. Oh, no joy this time. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. Lovely feet. It's a loose ball. Swept. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Roon. Now it's the Ketelara. Lovely bit of skill. And it's De Roon. Serves up across. Now, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Valverde. And Akanji. Van Dijk. Akanji.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Valverde. Tries to play it through. Valverde. Plays it across. Oh, he's been caught napping. And we've reached half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. To Ketelara. Scamacca. And he's had it nicked away. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scalvini. And it's the Rhone. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk. Valverde. And Akanji. Oyarzabal. Great vision. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Great ball and a shot at goal! It's there! And this is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 21.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And it's Zalewski. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a good-looking delivery. Mikel Oyarzabal with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. Oyarzabal with the cross. Gets his head on it! He should have put that one away.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 9.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 77. Zappacosta. Coming on the field. Number 90. Number 11.
Atalanta are looking to go forward now.
Number 6. Musa.
Atalanta ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they've caught rid. Now it's Raspadori. And he shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Musa.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to
And
that
now,
initial
to all
setback.
members of the crowd,
Mikel
I'd like-
Oyarzabal. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent. the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gives it back. Now it's Girassi. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh yeah. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This could be another episode of the Sejo Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And he's gone looking for safety. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Girassi. Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's good running with the ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Still goalless. Robertson. That's a good run down the left. Crosses it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is.
He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Akanji is there and he can get that clear. Valverde. And it's Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal
has been indicated.
Anton. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Girassi. Girassi looking to... And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick announcement
Any
today
strong
that
opinions on the first
memorabilia
half?
from today's
Well, I
match
think
is
despite
now on
the
sale
scoreline,
in the
Peter,
stadium
there's
hall.
only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nemecha. And he's forced to go back. Now Schlotterbeck. Now, can they get him away? Quick look, then plays it in. And here comes the corner. They've played it short. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's nice.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare.
Nemecha! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nemecha. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Schlotterbeck. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk makes the interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nemecha. Can he get on the end of this? Girassi! Glorious! A finish of true class! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
After 81 minutes is
One
number
sweeping
9.
move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's following up! He's scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Julian Ryerson.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Kamavinga, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, well measured. Takes a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
With the owner of a blue car.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. That's good running with the ball. Gordon! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Could be danger here. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side...
Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 15 minutes is number 20, Son Heung-min.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Knocks it into space. Gordon. Chance, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Son Heung-min. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Very nearly half an hour gone here. A probing pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Miley.
We're seeing some really good pressure.
Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Miley. Nicely spread. Barnes. Son Heung-min does really well to win the ball there. And it's Son Heung-min. Crosses it into the area. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Akanji. And it's gone back to the keeper.
There will be 1
We
minute
are
added
into
time.
stoppage time. Caicedo. Spread it left. He's in plenty of space here. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Substitution on the
There's
field.
plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well,
Coming on
good
the
energy,
field
a little
is
more composure up
number
front perhaps.
23,
That's not too much to
Jacob
ask.
Murphy.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Hall. Gordon. And it's Joelinton. He's through here. Shot at goal! It's hit the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. He can run onto that. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. of play for a goal kick. Tonali. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Camavinga. Now it's Oyarzabal. Jacob Murphy. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Oh, good spread. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Joelinton. Murphy. It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Lewis Hall.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And here's Valverde.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Livramento. Miley.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a delicate pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to pass it through, and the flag has stayed down. Delivered with swing. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We have already started here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
All the way back. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Messi. Now it's Valverde. And it's Messi. Clipped into space. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Wits! Ambitious ball here. Gakpo receives it in a good position here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. And Caicedo. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Now it's Gakpo. Played out towards the right wing.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Mohamed Salah! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Van Dijk. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Played out wide. Akanji with the clearance. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Looking for the run. Van Dijk spots it and the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They prove they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Kerkez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's got away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The attendance for this match was 96,026.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Camavinga to Messi. Camavinga. Kerkez wins the duel this time. Wirtz. Now it's Gakpo. Gravenberch. Kerkez looking to run onto it. And the keeper beats it away. Gakpo! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Szoboszlai plays it short.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is lovely. Now it's Isak.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good ball. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Jones. And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in...
Gonzalo Ramos! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kvaratskhelia! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Caicedo, spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Sabani, Vitinha, Sabani, Hernandez, and it's Vitinha. Now it's Ramos, here's Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oyarzabal. Looking to play him in. Vitinha. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. Akanji is there to clear. No, he's not getting his way this time. Played out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. In towards the back stick. Akanji clears it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. And Caicedo. Valverde. Out to the right. Messi. Here's Oyarzabal, and it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. Mayulu, who does have an assist to his name. Vitinha. And Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia is herring after that one. Just eases him off the ball. Son Heung-min. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vitinha. Hernandez.
2 added minutes
Barcola.
has been indicated.
He's found a way past. Gonzalo Ramos. Barcola. That's tidy. Knocks it out wide. Chooses to go back. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Son Heung-min. Here's Oyarzabal. Distributed tidily. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Caicedo. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Marcola has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 29, Barcola. Coming on the field is number 10, Dembele.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Knocks it into space. Opts to... There's the shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That has not gone well. Mayulu, Hernandez, Vitinha, and it's Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Robertson. That's a good run down the left. Caicedo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Now it's Messi. Nice defending, physical and effective. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Barcelona could counter here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Oyarzabal. And the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 7.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 9. Gonzalo Ramos. Coming on
Keep the
field.
ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vitinha and Mayulu.
There will be a
Zaire
3 minutes
Emery.
added time.
Zaire Emery. Now Beraldo. Savani. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will
Please
make
turn
them
your
suffer.
attention to the screen for information
And
provided
after all of
by
that,